What's up guys, my name is Dragon, and welcome to the Gaming Planet. Now, today I'm going to be playing SkyFactory 3, and before we get into this video, I'm not going to be playing this a lot on this channel, or on any channel for that fact, because I don't really want to do this a whole lot because it seems like everyone right now is playing this. Or like a lot of people have in the past, so it's not really worth playing it right now. But I'm playing it now, and I'm not going to do it a whole lot. But let me just... there we go. But for right now, I'm just gonna play it for now. Now, obviously, the start's going to be slow. I mean, it's always going to be. But I don't really think that matters as much. I do not want to break that either, because that would be terrible. I'd fall off the edge and die so quickly. And then... oh yeah, I forgot. I fell off and died before I started recording. But I dropped everything first, because I was going to see if I could fix the googly eyes. Yeah, that didn't end up working. So there's literally nothing down there. But, doesn't matter. Now, I'm going to show off, like, what I normally do at the beginning of this, which is basically what I'm doing now. And I kind of just wait for a sapling to fall down. Normally I leave a piece of wood up there, but this time I didn't because I could just expand out more if I don't. So that's what I'm going to do. And the start of this is obviously, I already said this is going to be really slow. Because, I mean, if you're just starting out, it makes sense for it to be. So, as a beginning to this, I am going to time-lapse a little bit of getting leaves and all of that, and getting more dirt to grow more trees, because I'm going to need to do that. I'm also going to mess around with a little bit of the settings just to see if I can make it run better, but who knows. Anyways, I'm going to start time-lapsing this little place because it takes forever to do anything without waiting forever for everything to get done. So yeah, I'm going to time-lapse this, and I'm also going to fix this up just to make sure everything runs, well, better. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this little time-lapse of me literally doing nothing for like the first half of an hour of playing this little game. So yeah, I'm going to start doing that now. Alright, after that little time lapse, you can tell that it's very easy to get a lot of dirt and, like, a lot of trees very easily. Because as soon as you get one dirt, you can easily make it into 2, then 2 into 4, then 4 into 8, and then 8 into more. So yeah. I didn't go too far with it. I did farm for a little bit, not too long, maybe like 10 minutes. And it was very easy to get this much, but I'm just going to add 2 to the ends of these. And I'm going to wait for all these trees to grow. And I could also use the leftover silkworms as well as oak saplings to fill these up and make them into more dirt. as well as use the trees that are going to be growing here to get a lot of string, which is why we need silkworms, is to get string. Because you put silkworms into the trees, then the trees become infested, and then they turn into string. Seems fairly simple. Of course, I'm going to need more silkworms after a little while, but these will be infected, and then they will eventually infect every other leaf that's around here, turn them all into leaves that could become into string, and then eventually just all become string. So we just kind of have to wait around for that. And that's what I'm going to do, is wait for all of the leaves to be infested. It shouldn't take too long, so I guess I will see you guys back when this is done. Alright, now most of these leaves have been infested. There's still a few that haven't turned fully into actual string yet, and there's a little sapling up there. But most of them are done, as you can tell. It does not take long at all. That literally took like maybe a minute and a half, maybe 2 minutes. It doesn't take long for them to infest into leaves. It goes quickly. But I don't think I'm going to need a lot of this, because that is a lot of string. So if I just break this, you can tell that's a lot of string. I'm probably not gonna need all of that, and there's still a lot left over. That's why I made another one of these compressed crooks, is because I knew that one wasn't gonna have to deal with all of it, and so didn't that one. Something just tells me that I might be good on string just for a little bit. You know, I don't know what it is. I can't exactly get it right, but I don't know. It's probably because there's 35 right there. Yeah, that's why. I think I'm good on string. And there's still a little bit more up there that I can get, but for right now I just need to get the rest of that wood down from there. Which I could use a wooden axe for, but I'm not going to. Because why waste a wood when you could just do that? I'm going to create, using a lot of this, I'm going to make sieves. And what sieves do is, if you have a bunch of like dirt or gravel or sand or stuff like that, you can easily sieve them all into like ores and such. So I'm gonna grab all of this. 8, that's actually perfect because I have room for them. And I also need to add the string mesh. So that's what the string is for, is making mesh. Like that. And there we go. Now I have 8 of them, which is the exact number I needed. And you need a mesh in all of these, or else you're not going to be able to sieve through them. Which makes sense, because if you just drop a piece of dirt through this, it wouldn't really do anything except just hit the ground below it. Oh, and hey, what a lovely time. Water is also an essential thing that I was hoping I would get soon. I might have to break 2 of those and use them for dirt making once they're full, but for right now I can just use the dirt for all of that. And now, as you can tell, I have cobblestone, and the reason why we're going to need, or the reason why I'm going to need cobblestone is because if I don't, I can't expand further to have a ton of different ores. So, I need cobblestone. And if you're wondering why I put those over the wooden barrels, it's just so they don't get rain in them once I place them back, so I can make them make them compost into dirt, or have stuff compost into dirt. But as you can tell now, these won't fill up with water, these ones will. A lot of this is just going to be made into cobblestone. A lot of the saplings I get, as well as silkworms, are all going to be made into cobblestone. Tree farming and dirt making, that's about 90% of getting started. I'm gonna have to place the slabs down first. and then the barrels down, just to make sure these things don't start filling up with water. And I'm probably also not going to use both of these. I'm probably going to get rid of one and use it to make cobblestone. Hopefully that works a lot better than just using both of them at the same time. So basically, every time I fill up these barrels, I'm going to need to get a stack of saplings in replacement for all of it. Which I don't even have enough to fill them up another time already. But I do have a lot of dirt out of it. So hopefully I have enough cobblestone to get me to what I need to be at. Another thing I'm going to need a lot of is sugarcane. There'll be a point where I'm going to need it, but for right now I have no use for it, so I'd probably just store it in a different chest. Which is actually what I'm going to do right now, is make another double chest. And also I'm just going to put all the seeds and stone pebbles that I get into them. As well as saplings, because it's going to be like the farming chest, and then everything else can just go into here. Alright, well, since I'm going to need a hammer eventually, I'm going to need to waste a little bit of cobblestone making one. And I might need to waste more making another one in case this one breaks, but for right now I'm only going to make one. That's one of the tips I kind of say to myself is, before you use up all of your saplings, if you're on a skyblock map, replant them. Because in case you use all of them up and you have or you don't have any more left in any like chests or in your inventory, then you have them planted and you can just wait for them to grow. So I'm going to need 2 sand for just the clay alone. I'm going to need 7, so I'm going to need 2 more for that. I'm going to need 1 for the glass, and also a bunch for the gunpowder, for the bone meal, to make different types of, for a different type of clay to make a crucible to make lava. Alright. So this sand I'm going to be making everything I need out of, aka the buckets and all of that. Alright, this needs to be smelted, so I kinda need to make a furnace as well. So I'll put that there. Sand, and I'm not gonna need this much freaking wood, so why not use it? Oops. Why not use it to smelt my sand? Bone meal. I need 7 exactly to make the crucible, to make lava. And after that, then I'm done. I don't need any more. But bone meal is rare out of sand, as you can tell. So it's going to take a while. Where am I going to put the ores? I'll put them in here, just because. Oh, it's dust that I need, not sand. I forgot. It's dust that you put in barrels to make clay, not sand. There we go. And then the other 2 go in here. Hold on. Let's actually see. What does bone meal come from? Bone meal. Here it is. You sieve dust in a string mesh, and it gives you a 20% drop chance. Alright, so I do need to sieve dust. But I also need to make buckets, and then use those. Now I just need it to rain again, but I don't think it'll do that for a while. Probably because it's morning. Normally for me, Minecraft, it rains at night. I mean, I guess that makes sense, but I don't know, it just happens like that for me. There's also dirt seeds, if I'm correct. Dirt seeds, yeah. They're mystical agriculture, and they're really easy to make. And they're helpful if you want a lot of dirt, but I'm not going to need a lot, and they're going to take a while to get anyways, so I don't need them right now. This is generally the point where I would pause and then come back later because, well, A, it's late for me, and B, it just becomes very tedious an all in one thing to do everything, to get to a good point at where everything becomes so much easier. Because the next thing you're going to need to do is get auto hammers and auto sieves, which cost blocks of iron and also glass panes. So that's what comes next after getting a cobblestone generator, because it takes forever. What I'm going to do is I'm going to collect up most of the dirt that's right here and then connect these two together and then use the rest of it to get cobblestone. Because I originally need 6 blocks for the actual cobblestone generator, but I'm also going to need dust for bone meal. Hope I get enough. I probably won't, but I have to get lucky, I guess. 3. That's about halfway. I'm probably going to get all of this done in my own spare time, because it just takes a while for everything to happen. And even though I'm probably going to cut out a lot of this, because this is a very long recording, this is where I would end off, is because it's late and I don't want to play this for too long. But I'll get to a point where I'm comfortable leaving off and ending it, just so I'm at a comfortable point ending it. Don't need that much, jeez. 2 would do. 2 will do. Also, if you're wondering how I'm making these so quickly, is because if you hold shift, you can drag them and just drag your cursor along it and just hold it down to drag everything out of your inventory. You don't have to shift click all of the things out of your inventory. It automatically can do that for you, and that's what I like about this mod pack, is that it does that. Another good thing about tree farming, you get a ton of wood, which is helpful in the long run, because you can expand your base a lot, and you can also build a lot of storage crates. Not storage crates, but they're kind of like storage crates. I forgot what they were called exactly, but they're like storage crates. Storage. They're storage they're drawers. And you can put a lot of stuff in them. You can have one drawer, which is just a basic drawer, which is an insanely big one. You can have 2 drawers, 16 stacks per drawer. You can also hold 4 drawers, which is 4 things. And that's all it goes up to, which I'm actually going to make a few of those, because it doesn't take a lot. And also, they could be helpful. Alright, I'm gonna make 4 of them. And that's 2 right there, so. I'm gonna make 2 more, and then the rest of the wood is just going to refuel this, and then go back into here. I'm also going to actually expand a little bit, because expansion is something that is, expansion is something that is key in this, because if you're just trying to survive on one block, it's not going to happen. So I'm actually going to expand out this way, and this is where I'm going to be putting all of my storage drawers. Now I know you're probably saying, well, eventually when my island gets too big it's going to look all messy. And yeah, that is going to eventually happen. But it'll also come to a point where I will be able to fly. And at that point, I'm going to be able to build a new island. Actually, I'm going to put one more on the end of this. And then I have 4 left, which can go into the middle. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to put slabs into one of them and wood into another. And also, well, wood into a lot of other ones. And then string. This is basically just to clear out a bunch of storage, just so I don't use all of it. I'm actually going to take... Oh, you can shift click and you can see how much is in each of them. That's cool. So this one's going to be for just wood and wooden planks. This one's going to be for string. And there actually should be one for these compressed crooks to be able to just take them out whenever I need them. That would be helpful, wouldn't it? At least in my eyes it would be. Now I have 5 compressed crooks at the ready in case I need them, which I will because this one's almost gone already. And I'm also going to sieve these into hopefully a bunch of stone pebbles, and then I'm going to store everything away. Make some cobblestone. I don't need that one because it's 1 pebble, it's not going to do a whole lot. I should really take the dust out of there. I know it's for clay, but I'm going to need it for bone meal. I know you're just saying get a skeleton, it would be a hell of a lot easier, but I don't feel like dying. Plus I'm already, I think, 3 off or 2 off. Yeah, 2 off. Alright, since it's coming to be, or since it's becoming daytime, I'm just gonna destroy the bridge and hopefully get 2. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Now that that's done, I have enough bone meal. I'm gonna destroy this little bridge. It was useful for absolutely nothing. So goodbye, but I'm not going to need it again. I also don't need the wooden planks because I have a lot. But now I just need it to rain, and then I need to set up a little place for the water to be. So that's what I'm gonna put that over here. There we go. So I've been recording for obviously a while. I'm going to edit a lot of this and cut it down. I've been recording for like 40 minutes maybe. Somewhere around there, but I'm just gonna complete up what I'm going to do real quick and then be done, because I'm near a point where I can make a cobble generator. Because all I need to wait for is rain, which I probably will wait for in my own time. Yeah, that's enough. Alright, I have enough cobblestone. I'm gonna have 1 left over, because the recipe goes like this: 6 cobblestone, glass, bucket of lava, bucket of water. And to make the lava, I'm going to need cobblestone, and to get the water, I just need it to rain. Dust is for the clay to make the crucible. This is also for the crucible. And that's basically it. And I also just need to put a torch down, but I have one, and I can also, if I grab a stack of each, I can put these both in there. And I should eventually get a stack of charcoal. But I'm going to end it off here. I've been recording for a long time now, so I'm going to leave it off, and then I will probably record 2 of these in a row, just because it's going to be kind of like the Portal 2 thing where we recorded, I think it was 3 videos in a row of that. So I'm going to record another one of these and then upload it again right after this one. Well, not right after, but soon afterwards. Probably tomorrow. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I have been playing for that long. It's like an hour. This is actually a pretty good place to be at for an hour, is almost getting a cobblestone generator up and running. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you all later. See you guys.